Hey, what it is, what it do, what it do, what it do. MysfitEaZy, we back. Episode 16. Shout outs to everybody that been rocking with us all these last couple of weeks, man. Since we started this show, since we've been rocking, you know what I mean? Shout outs to all y'all. Shout outs to my kitty. This is Momo. He be with us all the time. I don't know if y'all be seeing him, but he be with us all the time. This is my guy right here. Feel me? Tonight is another ladies' night. Man, I don't know if y'all realize how hard it is to organize these things, man. Feel me? But things have been coming together. Tonight, it's gonna be scarce. We're gonna be at it. We're gonna be trying to get everybody in. Feel me? Two of my artists for tonight, they working. You know what I mean? And everybody that been on the show, y'all know. Feel me? We all working. You know what I mean? I just got off of work. We all working. Feel me? And we grinding, bro. You know what I mean? This is real life. Feel me? And that's what I appreciate about everybody that come on here, you know what I mean? Giving me their time and you know what I mean, taking the chance to talk to me. Feel me? So I appreciate y'all for that. That being said, it's Ladies Nights Part 2. Feel me? And this is what it do. I'm about to play this track. I got some tracks to play for y'all. Shout outs to the whole Mysfit. Shout out to the whole Black City. Shout outs to the whole fam entertainment. You feel me? We moving. Let's go. Feel me? Since it's ladies' night, I guess we're gonna start the show off with this Making Love. Shout out to everybody rocking with us. You ready? Yeah. On my way. Gonna make you say my name, babe. Yeah. Don't play no game. Don't play no game. Do my thing, babe. On my way. Gonna make you say my name. Don't play no game. Don't play no game, babe. You know what it's easy pull up when you you know I been getting low. So you know you can have it if you want it. If it's somewhere to sign, let me put my name on it. And the look in your eyes telling me that you love it. And the way you look at it, making me wanna touch it. And you know you exactly what I wanted. You're my type kind girl. I don't want you one night, I'm trying to spend my highlight. Baby girl, you're my light, I'm trying to see forever and ever. I want to keep you mine. And that design to trust. Looking fly to death. If you say yes to me, won't be no second guessing me. I love is a recipe for greatness, and your body shape's amazing. I'm your superhero if you need saving. Hold up, I'm on my way. Make you say my name, babe. Don't play no game. Don't do my thing, babe. We make you love. I'm on my way. Gonna make you say hey. Don't play no games. Don't play no games, baby. Don't do my thing, baby. And I know that she better than all these other things. I wanna be yeah, I wanna be friends. So I play games with it, but we can you can be my Kim K, I'm Salon like Ray J did it. Daddy, you should try to keep up with her dad. My son's great, and you the only person that was ever fit to carry him. And my daughter, for you free, I swim in fire, walk on water. I do whatever it takes to protect you. Always come to your rescue, and do my best to never disrespect you. Make you feel special. It ain't the sign to trust. looking fly to death. If you say yes to me, won't be no second guessing me. I love is a recipe for greatness in your body. Shape's amazing. I'm your superhero if you need saving. Hold up, I'm on my way. Gonna make you say, she gon' scream my name, babe. Don't play no game, no pain, no gain. Gonna do my thing, babe. We making love, I'm on my way. Gonna make you say, you gon' scream my name, babe. Don't play no games, no pain, no gain. Gonna do my thing, babe. Shout out to Itty Bitty Ree for the background vocals. You feel me? Like I said, it's ladies' night. I got a couple people coming on tonight. Feel me? Some special guests. You feel me? We gonna take our time. Try to get everybody on. Like I said, everybody out here grinding. We grinding every day. You feel me? So we gonna wait it out. Like we did the last time. Last time we waited out and we got a big surprise. You feel me? So we gonna wait it out. So while we waiting, I wanna let y'all hear some of these artists' music. You know what I mean? Like everybody grind, work so hard, you feel me, to get to where we at. You know what I mean? Even if we ain't the biggest artists in the world, you feel me? Like we all grind every day. You feel me? I see y'all. Feel me? Shout out to Ari. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I'm about to pull you on in a second. Give me 1 second. Because I want to play some of your music. You know what? We're going to pull you on. It's fine. What time is it? Yeah. It's still early. Give me a second. Because I don't want to. I want to play some of y'all music. And I feel like when I pull people on, when I pull people on, right? Like we start talking and we forget about the music. So I'm gonna play some of your music. Don't wait that late. Wait like 30. She said she gonna come back like 8. I don't know if she I don't know if she heard me. So we gonna be expecting her back at around 8. If not, 7:30 if she heard me. Alright, I wanna play some of y'all music. Cause like I said, this is ladies' night. We gonna start with some Itty Bitty Ree. Cause I got that up. I always got that up. Shout out to her. Feel me? Shout out. Alright, she got it. She got me. 30. Perfect. Alright, cool. So we gonna start with some Itty Bitty Ree. We gonna play his lullaby. Feel me? Shout out to everybody, man. Alright, we gonna play his lullaby by Itty Bitty Ree. Shout outs to Itty Bitty Bree. Now we're gonna get into some Ari Lachelle. Let's check this out. This track called Summer Love. I wanted to hear this track. It stood out to me, so I wanted to check it out. Let's check this track out.
Cruising down the highway, window in our hair. We don't have a worry, no worry. We don't have a care. Out to be carefree. A problem.
Shout out to Billions cover art.
My summer love started with a kiss on the highway, so I'm in bliss. Moonshine on the speed, I can show you, baby. You are in my ear, telling me sweet nothings. In love with your reaction to every move I make, every move I make.
Shout out to J Lyrics.
Every satisfaction,
Shout out to Chalet.
every sweet. My summer love started with a kiss on this highway, so I'm you're my summer love. Can you be my summer love? You're my summer love. You're my summer love. Can you be my summer love? So you're my summer love.
That was Summer Love by Ari Lachelle. Shout out to Chalet. What's going on, Chalet? Man, yo, I be feeling bad because every time I do these, I always reach out to you, but I always reach out to you at the last minute. Really reset. Hey, beautiful.
Y'all know y'all always like to say the best for last, so it's all good. The best gets saved for last. Hey, baby, how you doing? What's up?
Shout out to Young God 3 that.
Oh, I'm about to say you got the young God to come out. You don't need to come outside no more. What you doing on live?
You got him come out.
What's going on? How you been?
Shit, man, I'm grinding, man. One day at a time. One day at a time. I see y'all been putting together the magazine and all that. that's fire. That's fire for real. That's major. That's something major. That's what we need, bro. For real.
You try it. You just one thing about it, when it comes down to shit, all you gotta do is try. The only time you fail is when you don't try. That's what
Fact,
people fail to realize is
fact, fact.
your
But what,
failure is coming for not trying. Every time you try and you did it, that's a succeed. Every time you get up and do something, you're being successful. Every time you get up and move, you're being motivated. That's all that matters. It's that when you stay in that same spot and ain't doing nothing, when the
fact,
problem come in,
facts, facts. So what you been working on? What you working on? Like, you know what I mean? I know y'all, like I said, I've been seeing y'all grinding. I've been seeing y'all grinding. What is Chalet working on?
this weekend was my birthday, so I celebrated my birthday. I'm gonna be celebrating it all month. I'm sorry
That's
for
right, man. I
I'm
know
sorry
that's
for
right.
you Libras. Y'all are honorary Virgos. I'm celebrating it all month. But
Yeah,
Friday was my birthday. I turned 33. It feels good. It feels great. My 33 is dedicating. I'm working on getting closer to God. I'm done. It's gonna be a real close to God situation. Like everything, we give it all to Him. We ain't asking for nothing here. We just saying thank you for everything. Working on 33. What that is? That's 3 and 3. They say the mind, body, and spirit. I'm working on the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. That's what's going on with
yeah.
me. Them three, them three together is right and balance. And then I had a
I
fashion
respect
show
that.
yesterday. I had a fashion show
Okay,
yesterday.
there we go.
I got another fashion show coming up October 21st. We got a power shoot September 23rd. Like, it's so much photo shoots and power shoots and everything else going on. Just trying to get it together, take it one day at a time.
That's good, bro. I'm happy to hear that. That's love, bro. That's what I love to see, that people moving, people grinding in that direction that they want to go in. Feel me? And keeping God first. You feel me? At the same time, because that's where, like, that's what matters. I just seen the post. What's bro name? I'm mad because I just seen the post, and he said something like, when he was broke, when he was broke. Feel me? He thought he had all these problems and he thought he needed money. Feel me? And then he got money and like he still had problems. He said that's when he realized, like, you need God for everything and anything, like, period. Feel me? So, like,
That's what
feel
I
me?
tell people. That's what I tell folks all the time. I'm gonna speak about God first and foremost. That's the first thing I'm gonna do, because it's gonna make those that ain't supposed to be there flee. I'm gonna say you
Thanks.
need to go. Leave from me. I ain't got time for it. If you don't want to have that conversation, we ain't got to have that conversation. But get what? You can keep yourself away from me. I have so many times. It be so many times where people be talking junk. Because on my Sundays, I tell people all the time, I push through all 6 days, go to everything that I want to do. On that Sunday, my Sunday is for God. You're not going to sit up here and rush me to go to do nothing. I tell y'all, 12 o'clock, my church service start. Catch
Thanks.
me after 3.
Look,
Anything you
thanks. I
need from
see
me
it.
late
Look,
on
I
Sundays,
see
that's
you
3.
posting your, you know what I mean? Look, like I said, I see it. I see it. You feel me?
Right.
I think you probably the only person from the live that my son is following. Like, for real. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I be seeing it. You know what I mean?
You.
But
I
that's
be
love.
telling
That's
people it got
love.
to be in you. It got to be in you. Sometimes it got to be on you. But if it's on you, go ahead and start working so it becomes in you. Some people are not born with stuff in them. Let's get that straight. Everybody ain't got that in you. Phenomenal. So
Fact.
therefore, it's on you. Therefore, you got to work and push for it to be in you. It's a strive. You have to strive for certain things. People fail to realize that. I get up, I strive for the things that I want. I strive for this relationship with God. I strive to be a better person. I strive to not do the things that I used to do.
That you gotta
You
want
have
to
to
do
want it. It's
it.
something that is done
You gotta
mentally. It
want to
starts.
do it.
You have to start mentally. But you have to really want. And you gonna slip. It's okay
Yeah.
to slip.
We human.
It's
We
okay to
human.
fall,
Facts.
but get back up and keep on
Facts.
trying.
Facts. Facts. So while I got you, we going. Cause like, bro, like I've been listening to some of the new artists, the new ladies, the new, you know what I mean, up and coming R&B. You know what I mean? I wanna listen to some music.
I heard you talk about Sister Red. Them. I do not promote this music, so I
No,
therefore I don't even talk about
I'm
that music.
talking about people we interacting with on the live. We gonna listen to
Oh,
their music. You
I was
feel me?
about to say, hey, let's wait a minute, time out. I do not
This,
promote them
this,
shenanigans.
this our
I
network.
do
This
not
our network.
promote all
You
of that.
feel me?
Ooh, that is I don't agree with it. They were talking about that junk the other day.
In
It is
here.
Yeah.
I'm like,
like okay,
bro,
but
yeah.
listen, I went to Best Friend this past weekend, and Suki was there. Like I got videos and I got content and junk, but I just couldn't place myself posting it because I don't agree with it. You get
Right.
what I'm saying? I can't sit up here and post something that I really don't agree with. If I probably can email her the junk. That's what I might end up doing, like DMing it to her so she can post it. But as far as me posting, I am not eating no nigga booty hole. I ain't got time for all of that. We're not eating niggas' asses and all of that. I don't promote that. Who's doing that?
Okay.
All y'all
Okay.
is
I
nasty.
thought that was what was in. That's not what was in. I mean,
It was,
I'm good on that shit. I'm just asking. I thought that's what was in.
Okay, these people think
and
we're
then
slow.
this damn sexy red girl looking like Rogers from American Dad. She done fucked up the bop 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 song. What's that? The Ed Plant song. She done fucked that
Yeah.
shit up. Like I don't know. I just how the music is like. Back in nowadays, music was X rated, but
Right.
it had something going with it. It was a plot, a theme, or something. These motherfuckers are just nasty and disrespectful for no reason.
Okay.
It
Yeah.
don't even be going together. And sometimes they just be talking on the track. I be like, you know what? You know what? Get this turning. Like, no, but just listen to what they said at the end.
You don't like
But hey, to
music?
each his own. I'm still stuck in our time. I'm still stuck in the 90s, the 80s music. I'm still listening to Luther them. I'm still listening. I'm still listening to Patti LaBelle and stuff. That's
Yeah,
where
I'm
I'm still
cracking.
at.
I'm
That's why.
cracking up, bro.
That's why I got morals and stuff. Like they ain't listening to the old school music.
I'm
The stuff
cracking
that
up.
still have you in love and still teaching you about principles. They ain't got that no more. Oh, the nigga did you wrong, go fuck him and his homies to tell him that you did it. What, bitch? You trying to die tonight?
Yo, I'm cracking up, bro.
That boy cracking.
Yo, I'm cracking up. Yo, so you don't like the new music?
Oh,
Huh?
they
You know,
wow,
you
you
be
said
at
what?
the club listening to Sexy Red. Get out of here. I'm not hearing that shit, Shalane.
I don't. You can ask about me. I don't. I don't.
She's gonna jump me listening to that shit, man. My girl said,
And we gonna talk about mine. It's Cardi. Cardi and like I'm mad at Megan right now because this shit with Tori just ain't sitting right with me. Like everybody know I'm a diehard Megan fan, but this shit with Tori just ain't sitting right with me. So I ain't been promoting her like I usually normally do. Cause it just something just don't sit right in my heart.
All right. We gotta talk about it. We gotta talk about it. Why I don't sit right with you? What's wrong? What happened?
Because like it's from what my husband told me, Tori don't supposed to be around guns, right?
Mhm.
You're not supposed to be around guns. Then they say something about the driver went missing when it came time for him to go on trial. The security went missing. And it just if you and your best friend, and then there was some chick, the story about her and her best friend, like it's just too much. Like it's just too much. It's too much, and I just don't believe it. If you be fucking, don't be mad that somebody fucked your man behind your back. If y'all be fucking them at the same time together, I don't be considering shit like that cheating. If y'all do it together, what don't? It's not. Y'all did it. You did it. You opened up that door.
Okay, no, Shalay, this is our first interview.
Hello.
We just had a funny conversation. I'm sorry, but all right. So can you give us a pronunciation of your name? What's up, Juice? What it do, bro?
Shalay. It's
No, not
SHELAY.
Shalay, the interviewer.
My name is Shalay Waters. Y'all call me Shalay Fargo. Atlanta's favorite BBW. Yeah.
Shalay.
Yes.
Not you. We gonna let her talk. We gotta let her talk.
Hello.
We about to interview her. So what's your name? What's your artist name?
So my artist name is
What artist? What artist name? Ain't nobody else here.
Say it again. I can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Go ahead. Say it again.
Okay. So my artist name is Dainty the Ditzy. DAINTY It's a complicated name, but it does have a bit of meaning to it.
I was about to ask you that. How you get your name?
So I was thinking about, my own personality and the way that I am. I like to pursue the truth about a lot of things, but I know I can be very goofy. And because of my upbringing, I was raised to be dainty in a way. Very cordial, very kind, prim and proper, all that good stuff.
No, I feel you.
And then there's a division. There's a split between, all the daintiness, the sweetness, the properness, and then my wild, out of control side. Mostly it consists of me being a smart aleck sometimes.
I feel that. So. What would you say? What kind of music would you say that you make? Like, you know what I mean? Where's your music inspiration come from?
So I try to make a lot of hip hop music. My inspirations are of Jay-Z, Andre 3000, Lil Wayne, Nicki Minaj, Drake as well, yeah. Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole, but also Foxy Brown, Biggie and Lil Kim as well. Yeah. And then a lot of pop too. Like when I was younger, I liked listening to a lot of Disney pop songs. It's funny because come to find out, I got the same birthday as Walt Disney. That's funny to me. And the fact that I was drawn to those actors, those young actors when I was a kid, and I wanted to be like a child actor like them until I learned about some of the dark stuff that child actors go through. And I felt like I had to do some research, and I definitely did projects about it during my college years. But in a way, like I still want to act as well. But it's like, yeah, I want to also expose the horrendices of a lot of the industry that I've been drawn to since I was a child.
That's the reason why I started this platform, so that we can try to find a way to bypass the BS. Shalay, go ahead, ask your question, Shalay.
Hey, love bug.
Hello.
So I wanted to know, when did you start doing music, and how long have you been doing music?
Okay. I started doing music sometime around April or May of 2020. So that's when I really, well, actually, I went to a middle school. When I was in middle school, I went to this school called Gerard Academic Music Program. And I was
You went
such an
again.
underdog. Yep, GAMP. That's what it was called. And I was like, I was one of the more unpopular kids. I was like an underdog at the school. I had no confidence in myself whatsoever. And I still retained a lot of, our lessons from music tech. But when it came to garage band and stuff, garage
Yeah,
band
no,
was
for
like the
real.
basis for like my little portable, what I like to call my portable studio.
Facts. So did you record yourself?
Yes, I do. I use
Okay.
my iPad and my AirPods and my phone.
Now I was telling somebody that I thought that you did production too. Do you make your beats?
I do make
Fire.
my own beats.
Fire.
Thank
So all right.
you.
Yes, see. So I was right. So she makes her own beats. She records
How old are
herself.
you? Hold on, how old is she?
I'm 26.
Oh, okay. Go
Yeah,
ahead and
26.
answer that.
Yo, she about to be the shit. You 26? That's it. Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
All right.
At first I thought 26 was a little old considering how the music industry treats certain artists and stuff. I thought, oh, they would look at me like I'm a little old and stuff. But some of the people that I looked up to are like in their 30s actually. And even people that I look up to in Philly, turns out they're in their 30s. They got a lot of
Mm-hmm.
talent and they're not exactly seen by any main media producers or record labels, main media
Okay.
record
So
labels.
who do you like in Philadelphia?
Oh my goodness. Whew.
Gee, you heard her?
It's it, it's actually
What she said.
mostly artists that I've met, to be honest.
Okay.
Like I don't know any that are bigger, but like, are on their way. But well, everyone's on their way pretty much. But I met a lot of people through open mic events. So it's a lot of people who might be around the same position that I'm in, but I feel like it's a lot of people who are definitely further than where I'm at.
Okay. Okay. So you've been trying to get around in Philly.
Yes,
Like as far as open like performing and stuff. So who do your artwork? You do your own artwork?
I do. I used to draw cartoons since I was, wow, like I like to joke with people and tell them that I never put down the pencil. Like when I first picked up a pencil, immediately started drawing. But when I was around 9 or 10, which was the time that I started middle school. I started middle school at 9 because I skipped kindergarten, so I was a little younger than everyone else. But around 9 or 10, I got into anime, and I used to want to try to draw just like the animators for those anime shows. So I tried to imitate a lot of anime, Pokemon, Bakugan, Yu-Gi-Oh, Boku no Hero Academy now as an older person. But when I got more into drawing, right, I picked up more inspirations. I was always into Disney as well, at least since 5. And I like to joke about how I got the same birthday as Walt Disney. So I'm trying to create my own cartoon in a way that's like a lot of a reverse of what Walt Disney has done throughout his life, because he did have a racist past. So yeah,
Yeah.
I want to make like the Black Pride, colored people pride type of cartoon that can be a euphoric, comical, fantasy utopia for people of color, but mostly Black people, definitely.
Okay. fire. That's
Thank
fire.
you.
All right, so let's try to get back to some of these questions. JRG, you got any questions?
I got a lot of questions. I had a lot of questions. I apologize for my unprofessionalism right now.
You good, bro?
I'm, I'm, I'm dealing with some domestic shit. So, shorty tripping. I don't know what's wrong with her, bro.
Eesh. Not on lady
Ah,
night.
yeah, old lady, like she tripping. Like, yeah. But that's what I've been doing. If y'all been, I've been moving out. But
Yo, she said she make beats, bro.
yeah, I did hear
Yeah.
that. That's interesting. Now, when it comes to the beat making process,
Okay.
is it the same for you when it comes to actually writing the song itself? Because for me, for an example, for me, I may write a song to 7 different instrumentals, but recorded on something totally different. And I do that because it helps me with my versatility.
Yeah.
Of course, you know, I might find like a hard rock and roll beat and write pieces of a love song to it, and
Nice.
then find something, then find an
It
R and
helps
B
you to
instrument and
deliver.
can and
Like,
finish that
like
song to that
if
beat.
you think about
But
it, like if you write a verse to one beat, right, and then you take it to another beat, like you gotta change it a little bit to fit the beat. So yeah, I mean, if you do that 7 times, by the 8th time, you got a whole, you can do this verse and the crazy, you know what I mean? Because you know it in and out. Feel me?
well,
So
and I go around it to where I might come to you and I might say I need this beat to sound like this, and as you're working on that, I'm writing to multiple other instrumentals, but the finished product needs to be on this.
on this stuff, like
And I've never like I've never made a beat. Like I've had beats in my head, like, oh, I wish I could get something to sound like, but I've never actually sat down and made a beat. And I wonder, like, if I could even, if I could like make what goes on in here, like physical, like, because I don't write, like I physically don't write. I write in my head, and I would like to start producing because I find it like who's the one artist we had that played the guitar, he sung, I can't, it was a couple weeks ago, but I'm listening to him and
here.
yeah, he was dope. Like I'm listening to, like, he's actually recording his song that he wrote to an instrumental that he made, and that's awesome. That's
Like, how
awesome.
you do it? Like, what's your process on putting the song together? Like, you know what I mean, from the beat to the word. You heard me?
Me?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm sorry. Can you repeat the question again?
What's your process on creating a song, starting like from like how do you build your beat? Like, what are you thinking about? You know what I mean? When you're making a
So,
song.
so when it comes to a beat, at least, because sometimes I'll come up with a rhyme or two randomly, and it might be like a slice of, a stanza maybe, because it's funny because I started doing like fan fiction when it came to writing, then I
Uh-huh.
transitioned to poetry, then I transitioned into actually writing music, writing bars, writing raps and songs. So I would mostly come up with rhymes, just random rhymes, and then I would build off of those rhymes. And then eventually I'll come up with some kind of a beat. And at one point, I would come up with multiple beats and have no idea for what to rhyme with it. But I would just think, I want to play around with this little drum kit. I just want to play with, like, most of my art has been built off of playtime, just experimenting and just messing around with stuff. And I gotta admit, sometimes I've used a few midis. So, you know, I feel the most comfortable with the percussions because that's when I'll like play around with the beat or what the bass of the beat would sound like. And then when it came to making a melody,
what was your major?
That, I'm sorry?
What was your major in GAMP?
Majoring what?
What was your major at GAMP? Like, what was your? What instrument did you play?
Ooh, I never played an instrument. That's the thing.
Okay, so what did you do?
Now, that's interesting. You never played an instrument.
And that is one of my biggest regrets because I wish I had at least played piano. By the way, I do have to run back to work very soon. But yeah, I've always wanted to play piano and guitar because those two, in my opinion, have a wider range of other instruments. Once you learn how to play the piano, you can learn how to play the organ. And when you learn how to play the guitar, you can probably learn how to play the bass and other stuff as well. And I would love to learn the guitar ultimately.
I was in the marching band. I was on the drill teams. I was percussion, snare drum specialist. We had to learn how to play the xylophone because it's percussion. But once I learned how to read music and actually play that instrument, I found out that if you can play the xylophone, you can play the piano because they're the same. They're exactly the same.
Same thing with the xylophone as well. Yeah.
All right, I know you gotta go back to work. Before you go back and the synthesizer. Before you go back to work, what song you want us to play?
Are you asking about one of my songs or just a song in general?
One of your songs.
One of my songs? Oh my. Okay. I'm thinking. Maybe just Tempo Tantrum. It's my most popular song for now. You know, out of the few demographic that have seen it or heard it, I mean. But yeah, Tempo Tantrum.
Okay. Anybody got any more questions before we let her go?
Because I missed a lot of it, a lot of the things that I wanted to talk about, I'll DM you.
All right. You got anything you want to say to the crowd before we let you go? Because I know you got to go back to work.
Wonderful, blessed day. I love you all. Take care.
Appreciate you. We're going to play your track. Go ahead. I'm going to let you go, all right?
Yes.
I appreciate you coming on, and if you can come back, do it.
Thank you for having me. Mwah.
It's Tempo
Don't know nobody.
Here we go. On April, I'm smooth on the flow. I'm flow, Joe, in slow mo. Suck it up and own it. Bitch, you better not blow it. Shut the fuck up and let go. Go with the pussy hoe. I don't see you, it leaves you uneasy. Since you bark first, I put you down in these streets. I don't hear a pee. I just know you're me. I can see this easy. You're the link between your knees. Every man you see will never be your piece. I'm love that your piece. I study eat. Your whole family will never see harmony because y'all are too bitchy for my sensitivity. That's why you look joy because of that. Make your heart in an instant. Just I'll say this and I'm not in the middle. Then I'll sing in ashes of your remnants. I am Betsy. I'll sunshine like Betsy. Life can be distressing. See, this has a lesson. Breathe that or the edit. I am the Armageddon. Won't let you forget it. Gone too far for regrets. I don't get hit. It's so simple, sis. I'm the with magic. I the way you talk shit. There's no coincidence that I'm spontaneous. I'll be the greatest in every hard playlist. I hear your different can't door. You bitter as condor. You don't want more, bitch, so move over. Bloody death to all my opposers. Yeah, I said it, don't you forget it. My words will spit it and take it off for granted. If you want to end me, then that's a shame. I'll still surpass you from beyond the grave. Niggas, please, man, fuck off me. You're displeasing my team. Hades and necessity. It's too easy, conjuring calamity. I'd rather make money than a bunch of enemies. That's why you look when you cross the benefit. Break your heart and instant demons. Just I'll stay distant. The sign of the minute. Every time I'll sink in the ashes of your remnant. That's why you look when you cross the benefit. Break your heart and instant demons. Just I'll stay distant. The sign of the minute. Every time I'll sink in the ashes of your remnants. Hi, I am Bessie. I'll send chunks like Bessie. Life can be Bessie. This has a lesson. Prepare for the ending. I'm Armageddon. Won't let you forget it. Gone too far for me. I may be stereotypic virgin, but y'all are retarded. I'm gonna peel yourself back and turn it into my carpet. I heard you're illiterate. Well, ain't that some shit? That means you can't read your own insults. Just quit. They want me quiet. They think they had enough. I'm just getting started. It's my terrain and I'll make it rough. You hate to see me win in my own skin, but I'm just beginning. I'll dribble sick and slim. I'll regain until the moment's been. Got undid, got pop. Hot one bitch, two bitches, black and blue bitches, scrambled up crew bitches, can't hide you bitches. Hell yeah, I stole your nuts. Slurped it up, savored it, cause you're my favorite lump. Double, crunch, ooh, you're such a nasty little punch. And I do this shit just for the hunt.
Shout out to her. Shout out to Ari. Hey, what's up?
Yeah.
You gotta give us the correct pronunciation of your name, because I'll be messing people's names up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a mathematician, not a reader.
I got you. My name is Ari Lachelle. So it's like Michelle, but with an L. It's just not spelled like Michelle. So it's like Ari Lachelle.
Why are you on your Instagram is the question.
What happened?
Now I was asking him why y'all not in the Instagram, inside the box on the Instagram. Why y'all not here?
Oh, cause I'm DJing a little bit too. You know what I mean? Trying to get the music running. My bad. Shout out to ladies.
No,
Like,
I'm just trying to figure out why the people we interviewing a mystery. That's all I'm trying to figure out. Why we ghost viewing.
My bad. I'm sorry. But you good?
Okay.
All right. So, well, is that your actual name?
It's an abbreviation of my name.
Okay. I was about to say, how did you get your name? Like, how is that what people call you? That's your nickname?
People call me Ari, yeah. Lachelle is one. I have two middle names. It's one of my middle names. I got it from my aunt. So my mom, she gave me both my aunt's middle names. And also, like, my dad's name is LaSalle. So she thought it would be fitting to have Lachelle as one of like our middle names. It's kind of like a little play off of that. Yeah.
And that's how you just took it, your nickname and your middle name. That's fire. I like that. So how long have you been doing music? Where you from?
I'm from Detroit, but I've been in Atlanta for about 11 years. And, you know, I went to school, I went to college in VA. So, yeah. So Detroit, VA, Atlanta.
All right. You're a little bit here, a little bit there. So right now, you stationed in Atlanta?
For now, I do plan on probably relocating in the next year or so.
Okay.
Stay in Atlanta. Y'all know we the new Hollywood. Y'all know Atlanta new big thing popping.
Over at
I had thought you was, all right, so now it's a lot we gotta talk about. All right, so first off, I'll be seeing that you be doing the covers. Tell us about that.
Well, I call them like flips. I
Right.
don't I think for me personally, like I've always tried to put my original spin on like songs. I never try to like do anything exactly how the song is supposed to be. But I really got into flips because of like two reasons. So like the first thing was I was going to a lot of jam sessions in the city, and I went to this one particular jam session called Peter Street Station. And like basically they would just play a groove, and like you would have to kind of improv over that groove, whether it was like freestyle or like maybe you would do another song. Or so I always kind of like challenged myself. And it was one day that I had like this little breakthrough. I had a show before I went to Peter Street, and the show like really made me so mad. Like I couldn't even get a glass of water, and it was like a free gig, and I was just like, what am I doing all this for? So I was in the bathroom at Peter Street. I was like, I need to go release some steam. And literally they were playing a beat, and I kept singing First Day Out by T Grizzly in my head. And I was like, why am I singing I'm from 6 Mile, Brick Mile? And I went up there and I did it, and like literally everybody was in there like, what? It's crazy. And so
Yo,
like
that's
after
crazy.
that,
That's the artist that I was thinking of earlier. Yo, that's God, bro. That's who I saw on the post. It was T Grizzly. That's crazy.
what?
That's crazy that said the post about God. But I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. But go
No,
ahead, finish saying what you were saying.
no, you're
It's
good.
just crazy how, like, the law of attraction. That's crazy. But go
Yeah.
ahead, finish talking.
So
But yeah,
so I went to Peter Street, and like at jam sessions I would just like challenge myself to try to like mash songs together over like different beats and all of that stuff. And then I ended up being the music assistant on this movie called Praise This. It was like one of Will Packer's movies, and it was starring Chloe Bailey. And so basically it was like a gospel competition, and they flipped like gospel songs with like modern day songs. So they flipped How to Love by Lil Wayne and One Thing by A. Marie,
okay.
and all of like these different songs. And being on set every day, I was like, yo, I love this. And I just would go home sometimes and like flip songs of my own. And so like my first official flip that I did was You Don't Have to Call by Usher. And I was like,
Okay.
wow, people like this one. It was pretty cool. And I just kept doing it because it was fun. And now I just do it all the time now. It's like kind of second nature to me.
Yo, bro, I don't know if you seen some of her flips, but they be fire, bro. Like a old song that you didn't hear in the grip to like a smooth, different types of melodies, bro. They be
I
fire. They be
just dropped
fire.
Finito today. Like maybe when I had hopped off earlier, I did Finito by Chief Keef, and I had posted it.
I gotta check it out. I gotta
Y'all
check
need
Yeah,
it
to
I'm
hear
gonna
out.
check.
it.
Uh,
Y'all need to hear it.
I'm gonna
yeah,
check.
yeah, yeah. Hold on, I'm gonna mute yourself, bro. She about to play.
I'm a gorilla in my fucking cool. Gonna pull up to the stove. Nigga, who the fuck is you? I don't know. Nigga, no. Nigga, pull up on your block. We gon' go. Nigga, go. Nigga, run. Nigga, run. Hold up, oh. Nigga. Gotta slow when I smile. Every time my door jump out the window. And no, you can't get no money. Send it out. I just hear the
That was fun.
Yo, that's so fire, bro. Yo, do you record and make the beats yourself? Like, I'm curious.
So I don't make the beats, but I do vocally produce and engineer. So I do mix my vocal.
Okay. So where you be getting
This is all for free for profit use.
My bad. We had some technical difficulties. My bad. Get everybody back on. Try to get everybody back on. Jeez. My bad, guys. My bad. The baby knocked the Wi-Fi out. My bad. It seems like every time we having like a special night, the goddamn kids want to fuck shit up. I mean, mess stuff up. There we go. All right. All right, I'm trying to get you on now. Itty reset, sorry. It's all right, babe. It's those gosh darn children.
You good, sis?
It's those gosh darn children. They got sick their asses dead. No. Hold on, Ari. I'm trying to get you back on. This thing is open.
I'm getting major feedback off of this. I don't like it.
Word.
Yeah, I don't know why it's doing that.
There you go. There we go. I'm sorry.
I'm going to go out and come back in.
All right.
Because I don't even see her.
Wow.
I only see me and you, bro.
Word. Is it showing her screen for you?
No, I can hear her. I can hear her. But I don't see her.
All right, jump out and jump back in.
Hey.
I'm sorry. What was we talking about? We were talking about production. And you said Spotlight.
Oh, I give credit to all the producers that I use, like the beats that I use. I usually tag them in the post, or like, I don't post them on social media. Like, I don't post them on streaming platforms. I just post them on SoundCloud, like free for profit use places, so that people can enjoy them at their own leisure. It's not really one of those things where it's like, I'm trying to make money off of it, so to say. But like, if people do want to donate to the cause, I always let them see my Cash App or anything like that. And, yeah.
Yeah, no, straight up. Yeah, I feel like going about it that way is the correct way to go about it. You know what I mean? You also, if you wanted to release it, you still have the option to buy the beats. You know what I'm saying? So it's not a bad thing. And I also think it's been a good platform for you. You know what I mean? Because that's what I saw. That's how I saw you. You know what I mean? Like I saw one of your I don't know how. Yeah, I mean, should I call it a cover? Should I call it a remix? You said you call it a flip.
You can call it a flip.
Right. So I saw one of your flips and I was like, yo, that's fire. Like, you know what I mean? That's what caught my attention. And then I started following you and I had saw that you had worked on the movie. Tell us more about that. You had talked a little bit about it.
Oh yeah. I was a music assistant on Praise This. It was just like the best opportunity ever. I guess I mean, being the music assistant on a movie, like a music movie, it's really I guess the responsibilities that you have. You're the assistant to the music supervisor and the music editor. You know, you're in charge of just making sure that the department is on top of everything. So letting everybody know, this day we're shooting these scenes with these songs, and I'm in charge of the lyric sheets. So I curated all of the lyric sheets. I would get the songs and I would format them and type them up the way they're supposed to be. It was a lot of just cool stuff. I was in the studio with the cast. So I was in the studio with Chloe and Drewski and Lauren Lott, and just kind of making sure that their sessions ran smoothly, that they had everything they needed, and if there was anything they needed, I was there to get it for them. And yeah, stuff like that.
That sounds like fun, yo. That sounds like a cool experience. Where can we see the movie at?
So the movie is out on Peacock. It's just type in Praise This and it should be able to pop up. Yep. It came out in April.
Straight up. You said it's called Praise This?
Yes.
That's fire, yo. I thought that was when I saw that, I was like, yo, that's fire. You know what I mean? That's a big accomplishment. Feel me? That's something to be proud of. You know what I mean? Being a part of we all want to do that. Let's just be real. We all want to be a part of movies. You know what I mean? We all want to be heard and seen and feel like we, you know what I mean, been around somebody. You know what I mean? You feel me? So, what would you say is your biggest accomplishment to date? Because I also see that you got music on all platforms. So, would you consider that your biggest accomplishment, or is there something else that you would consider to be your biggest accomplishment?
I would say my biggest accomplishment is getting one of my songs on a TV show. So my song just aired on The Shy, I would say maybe 2-3 weeks ago. It was on episode 3 of this season. And that definitely is something that I'm very proud of, because, hearing your song behind the scene on a TV show is just when you're creating the song, you're not expecting it to be played on a show.
You gotta understand, bro. The Shy. I started watching The Shy while I was locked up, and the message behind, the message that's in the show, it's heavy. So that became my number. That's my number one. That's my show. So and the music that's played, the soundtrack, is crazy. And for you to be a part of that, I don't even feel like I should even be here. I should have asked permission to even enter this interview. And I'm the co-host.
Listen, bro, and that's what I mean about what we doing here, bro. We connecting people and we giving people a chance to be seen, bro. Feel me? I saw the post where you posted it, okay? Feel me? And it was stuff like that. I couldn't wait to be able to tell people look, we got somebody on our platform that has done this and that has been here. You feel what I'm saying? And us being able to come together and blur them lines of what's main, you know what I mean? What's popular, and you know what I mean? And what's underground, you know what I mean? That's my whole goal. You feel me?
Yeah.
And we
I
gonna break barriers. We'll like we getting there. I'm telling you, I promise you. Feel me?
I would say for me, like I, as a Libra, I enjoy the duality of things, but like at the
As
same time, like
as a
I'm
what?
a Libra. I'm
As a what?
a Libra.
Like an October Libra.
Hmm.
I like it.
My
October
birthday
what?
is 10/5,
Oh, okay. I'm 15 days after you.
the 20th. Yeah. I feel like, 20 divided by 10 is 2, and 10 divided by 5 is 2. And those are like two special days in the chart because, like, I feel like we're super balanced people. Like, we're like
She
the epitome
understands.
of like a
She
Libra.
understands me.
Oh, crazy.
Yeah.
Don't get him started. Don't get him started already.
One thing I did want to say is like, I feel like for me personally, like as I said about duality, I'm very grateful to be in, those spaces. I think that it's like, it's cool to get like those experiences and stuff like that, but I don't consider myself like, I still consider myself an underground artist, I guess you could say, just because like I have a few mainstream experiences because, I'm not full time in that just yet, soon come, we're manifesting it, but, I still have to like, work other jobs in order
Well,
to,
my,
make a
my
living.
point is this. My point is this. Feel me? All of us are work. You feel me? But we grinding and we at a point where we all are hitting milestones. Feel me? And those milestones need to be acknowledged. And that's the point that I was trying to make.
I can
All right.
receive that.
All right. Those milestones need to be acknowledged because we are underground artists. You feel me? But we doing big things, bro. This is episode 16. Like, feel me? Gene, how long did it really take us to put together this podcast? Like, feel me? Like, we came up with an idea and we was like, yo, we gonna try it. We gonna see if this shit work. You know what I mean? And we put some things in motion and we start planning and it's been running ever since. You feel me? That's an accomplishment. I'm not gonna let nobody take that away from me. So when you got on TV shows and you've been a part of motion pictures, those are accomplishments and they need to be acknowledged. You feel me? Like that. Feel me? And not only that, I want other artists to see, like, all right, well, I've seen somebody through this network. You feel me? You know what I mean? And I want I want artists to start coming together and working together. You feel me? Because we gonna push further.
For sure.
Hey, ain't no show without us.
Yeah, that's very true. Very, very true. I know for me personally, I've had to deal with like trying to it's such a balance between trying to, be proud of yourself for the milestones and accomplishments that you've made, but still like feeling like you still have so much more like to accomplish and so far to go. So it's like trying to find like a happy medium of good job, but don't get comfortable. Like keep trying to go forward. There's so much more that you could do, and especially like working on that movie, watching Chloe work. It was like she worked so hard, and she was preparing for tour at the time, and she was the lead of a whole movie. So just watching her still come in every day with a pleasant attitude and just a great spirit about herself. Probably only slept 2-3 hours, but still just going hard. It inspired me to go hard because it's like, everybody has the same 24 hours in a day, but I just feel like you have to be intentional with how you utilize them, and that's what I've been trying to work on now.
Thanks. That's why what they say, proper planning prevent piss poor performance. You know what I'm saying? Planning, scheduling, all that shit matters, bro. It all matters. So yeah, no, I feel that, yo. I respect that, and it's I respect that you learned something being on that set, even though you was doing something. You know what I mean? You was in a position. You know what I mean? You was still learning. You know what I mean? We got to remember to stay students, to the game. Thanks.
Oh, that was a dream job. Like I would love to get another opportunity to do that. You know, the industry, we're on strike right now. So SAG-AFTRA and the writers, they're on strike. So like I work in film and television. So that was like maybe my third project that I had worked on. That was just my first time in the music sector of it. But the thing about it was like we've been on strike for like 6-7 months now. So it's like nobody has been working, and I had to go back to bartending. I was like, look, I need some sort of income.
Some type of income.
So
I feel that. Well, see, you know what you guys need to do? Y'all need to band together and make your own shit. Don't get me killed. Don't get me killed talking about too much. But no, man, for real, yo, you said y'all was writers? Y'all might love band together. Look, bro, we gonna start our own production company. Fuck that. That's how I think. I'm sorry.
It's different, you know, because, like, I mean, it's different because you have to, you know, have funding for those things. And, you know, when you're used to working on a production that has a $15 million budget, it's like to go ahead and to try to do your own thing out of your own pocket. It's
Right.
a little different. It's a little different.
Yeah,
You know?
a lot different.
A lot different. Sure, yeah.
Yeah. No, I feel that. I feel that. That's what's up. Well, what was you about to say, bro?
Oh no, I was listening to y'all. I'm agreeing with that.
I was about to say,
That's the lot.
Do you think? All right. So look, right, I'm about to stir the pot. I'm about to stir the pot. Do you think if y'all band together, right? Y'all already on strike, right? And y'all told the world, right? Like y'all started like a GoFundMe. Y'all think people will help y'all like fund like a production? Like even if it's just a film, like y'all mean an independent film?
I'm sure that, like, you know, so I'm not a part of like the writers union, because you got to understand, like, the strike, the things that's happening is like these people are in unions. So like SAG-AFTRA is a union for the actors, you know, the performing artists, the dancers, you know, singers, etc. And then the writers are in a union for like their writers. So these are unions that are actually on strike, and they're on strike against the streaming, like the production companies, like the streaming services like Netflix and Universal and like those sort of people. They're striking, and there's certain rules and like laws and stuff like that within each kind of like union. For an example, like SAG-AFTRA, I think that they're not allowed to be a part of like any productions right now. Like they're striking, which means that their actors cannot perform. You know?
If I'm an actor and I'm on strike, I'm not acting in nothing. I feel that.
Yeah. I mean, like you could probably create your own stuff, but I'm not 100% sure how that works against like their policies when it goes to a strike, you know?
So I don't want to keep talking about the strike, but I am kind of interested. I'm not gonna lie. So you said they like, because I mean I understand, like, what's the beef? Like I understand, but like what's the beef? Like, you know what I mean? Like I get it, because like, let's just be real. Like Netflix is capitalizing off of everything. Feel me? And all of these, like, they capitalize. They I'm like, yo, if we get big enough, I'm selling my shit to Netflix. You feel me? Because you know what I mean? Like, you know, somebody gonna see your shit on Netflix. You know what I mean? Because we know Netflix is capitalizing. So my question is, like, what is the beef? Like, why? Like, you know what I mean? What are we not getting? Like, feel me? If I was to go into Netflix, what would I be upset about? You know what I mean? What am I on strike about?
Well, it's not necessarily like something that you, I guess, would be like affected by, but the issue is when people are working on these shows and stuff like that, and they're getting offered outdated pay wages when they're, like you said, they're capitalizing off of all of these artists and all of these performers and writers and producers. They're making a lot more money now because of streaming services, but they're still giving outdated pay even though they're making a lot more money. I think that's what the issue is right now. Like, the writers want to be compensated fairly. They want livable wages. They want health care. Like, you work on a production for 4 months, and then you got to figure out after that what you're gonna work on
I was
next.
about to ask. I was going to ask that. Like, do you guys like you guys get like credits, but like, do you not get points off the production? Like, you know what I mean? Like off the distribution, you don't get any points. Like, you know what I mean?
No, I mean, actors get royalties, but I mean, like writers and stuff like that. No, it's just something that goes on your resume, and like you get the credits like on your IMDb and stuff like that. But you're not getting royalty checks. That's really just for like on-screen actors for the most part. Like
Right,
when you're
right.
done with the production, you have to go find another production. And that's really how people stay working. You know, it's a freelance industry. And I think that's something that a lot of people
I
don't
understand.
communicate enough to people, is that
Right.
like once you're in the industry and you start making connections, if you do a good job, and that is very important, if people know you for doing a good job, you're able to network and get offers for new projects. But if you don't have the best reputation, you know, you go on a show and you do perform poorly, people are not going to call you for gigs. So you have to really, like, you know, put forth a good amount of, like, you know, work ethic and care into the shows that you're working on, because that's your reputation, and that's how people are going to, you know, consider you down the line when it does come for you getting another job, you know.
Facts. Facts. So, for everybody watching, basically, we all freelance workers. Period.
Mm-hmm.
Feel me? We all freelance workers, and when you get that record deal, or you go and you get that contract to do a movie or whatever, if you not lead, basically, feel me, you not getting no royalty check. That means you getting that one-time check. You know what I mean? For that, or not necessarily a one-time check, but that you get those checks for that production. And once that production is done, they don't pay you no more because your job is done. Basically.
Yeah, yeah. You got to
Basically.
pay. Like when you're working on these shows and stuff, like the pay might be pretty decent, but like you can't be blowing it, because once that show is over with, if you don't have anything lined up afterwards, you got to live off of that until you get another show. So that's
Yeah.
something that people have to consider when working in film and television, is that, you know, it's not a continuous flow of money. It's not like 100% stability, because, you know, you have to figure out what you're going to do after the show that you're on or the movie that you're on. Like, yeah.
So I had listened to this track, Summer Love. I thought that was kind of fire, bro. I like your style. Like, what would you consider your artistry style?
Like genre wise,
Yeah.
I can't confine myself to one genre, because, you know, I'm a versatile artist, and I believe that, you know, I make different songs for different people. So like I could say that the genres that I specialize in, I'm classically trained, and, you know, I have a classical background, but, you know, I have a jazz style, like a jazzy style, but I fuse that within my sound for like neo soul music, like R&B music. I did a little funk music. I dropped a whole dance project, like a house project, in June called Ari, What Are You Doing Here? And honestly, I can't say that like one genre is just going to define who I am as a person, because all of those sounds are all me. You know, I'm a gumbo. So I feel like they're all me.
I feel that. I feel that. And honestly, when I listen to some of your stuff, like you get that. Like I got that jazz. I got that funk. You know what I mean? I got that classical. You know what I mean? You can hear it. You know what I mean? I respect that. I like that when you can listen to a person and be like, yo, this person knows what the fuck they doing. So let me ask you another question. Who would you consider, like what artist would you consider to be like your biggest inspiration when it comes to music?
I mean, I would say personally, some of my inspirations are like songwriter artists. So like The Dream and Victoria Monet, you know, Carrie Hilton for writing and, you know, pursuing an artist career. As like actual artists, of course, I love, you know, Jill Scott and Erica Badu, and I love like the Harlem Renaissance era. So I love like Ella Fitzgerald and Duke Ellington and John Coltrane and all of those different artists, Sarah Vaughan. So yeah. But I will say, like, you know, one thing that I love, and so like my dad, he is he's a lyricist. He was offered like he was offered a deal with Def Jam when we were growing up, and he didn't take the deal, but like he always kind of kept our upbringing very musical. So like I remember he would be dropping me off at school and he'd play a beat and he'd be like, let's freestyle to the beat. And like when I was 12 years old, he had gave us a CD of beats and he was like, y'all got 24 hours. Y'all come together, my sisters and I, let's come together, write a song, and then we're going to go record it at the studio.
Say that again? Okay. My fault. All right, my fault. Y'all had froze. Go ahead, say it again.
No,
So you said
you're
you got your sisters together, and he told y'all to come up with a song and do what?
He just said, we have 24 hours. Let's come up with a song, and we're gonna go record it at the studio the next day. And so, like, one thing I have to thank my dad for is, like, I guess you could say, like, my lyricism as an artist, I think is super important because, you know, having a flow is very important. I think that like it's nice to have the vocals, but when you have a flow that people can like really like ride to and they can tell like, you know, she's floating on a beat. Like I think that's something that's super important too. And that's like a whole nother artistry of its own, is being able to like really like flow, like kind of weave your vocals into a beat. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Mm-hmm. So
That's crazy too, because we
shout
just
out
was
to my
talking
dad.
about that. Shout out to your dad. We just was talking about that though, how like J.R. Jean was saying that he write a song to multiple beats. And I was saying that you can do that to sharpen your flow. You know what I mean? You know if you know your verse and you can do it to different beats, you know it in and out. Like, you know what I mean? So yeah, like I agree with you. It's 100% important, bro. Shout outs to everybody that flow, you know what I mean? And you know, what's crazy is that's where a lot of the new artists' success come from. Like them, like they call them mumble rappers. Like it's not that they mumbling, like it's that they flowing, like they trying to flow. You feel me? Like when you go and listen to them, you want to ride the beat with them because of how they ride the beat.
Right.
I feel like they label it mumble rap because of the fact that a lot of them artists do that, but they basically put out like the first take, like we just punch in and punch in, and it's basically a freestyle that you just touch up a little bit. So it's really like you could have said a little better. You could have been a little more clever. You could have gotten a different pocket right there, but you was freestyling it and recording it, and it was just like, touch it up and put it out. Because I feel like certain artists, when you get to a certain status, you really can put out damn near anything, and people are going to listen to it.
Mm. Yeah, I feel like just for me personally, like I'm a big like artistry person. I think that flow is important, but I think that like the whole delivery is equally as important. Like your beat, your flow should be cool. Like, you know, the beat should be crazy. The way that you like write the beat is crazy. But I think that like what you're saying is also very important too. And I think that like comprehension of lyrics is definitely not something that, you know, happens a lot lately. You know, people just feel like, oh, the beat fire, so the song is a banger. But it's like, did you hear what they saying though? Like just because they made it sound good, is it really good? Like
Now listen, just because I said a lot of new artists' success come from that, don't mean that I agree. Cause no, I feel you, bro. Listen, for me, lyrics, like you said, bro, it's the whole package. Like I grew up in the era where like you had to be the whole package in order to be an artist. Like y'all remember that? Remember artist development? Like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, you gotta know how to do this. You gotta know how to do that. You gotta stay up. You gotta, you know what I mean? It was, you know what I mean? It was, you had to be a package. You feel me?
I underwent artist development. Like when I first moved back after college, I went to this artist development program, but I ended up breaking my contract just because like, you know, I felt like I wasn't growing, but then also, you know, I was being offered like appetite suppressant pills. I was being told, you know, it'd be easier to market you if you were smaller. Like, I feel like I'm showing up as my authentic self in my artistry, and I understand that, you know, your appearance is also very important within the process, but I feel like healthy is the way to go. Like, I can lose weight, but I want to do it healthy. I'm not trying to get a BBL. I'm not trying to, you know, take pills or do drugs or anything that will, you know, allow for me to lose weight at a quick pace. I want to do it the correct way, and, you know, I want to do it in a way that I'm okay with. Like, I lost weight on my own terms, and I ate healthy, and I worked out, and I drank my water, and not, oh, I flew overseas. And I'm not judging anybody who does get a BBL. That's their business. However, that is just not how I want to show up when I do decide to get to that point, or like when the time comes, not even when I decide, but when that time comes where, you know, it's time for my artistry to reach a elevated level. I don't want it to be, oh, you know, she went against the things that she believed in to get there. Like, I want to get there knowing that everything that I did, like, I took pride in and I have integrity behind.
Facts. And that's again, bro, that's why we created this network. Because of things like that, feel me? I want the name of our brand, my brand or whatever, you know what I mean? It's the Mysfit brand, Mysfit Nation, Mysfit Music. Feel me? I created the brand because I'm from Philly, you know what I mean? He'll tell you I'm from Philly. And being a rapper in Philly means a certain thing. Like, you know what I mean? It kind of means certain things. You feel me? And it was like things that I personally don't feel like I stand for. You know what I mean? I don't have nothing against nobody else, but it's not what I wanted to do. You feel me? So I respect that 100%. And I feel like, I am a firm believer that things are on a change. They're on a like everyone is tired of bullshit. You feel me? And the BBLs, the you know what I mean, the mumble rap, you know what I mean? All of it. Let's just be real. We tired of it. Every episode, I talk to people and I ask them who you listening to right now in the car, and they're like, shit, man, I be listening to old shit. Every all of them.
Yeah.
Gene, am I frauding? Am I lying? Man, I be listening to old shit, bro. I ain't even going fraud.
I'm one of them. Like, if I'm not listening to me or the team, I'm listening to old shit. Like if I listen to like these new artists, if I listen to these new artists for real, if I listen to these new artists, I'm listening to their beats.
I'm checking them out, just trying to stay relevant a little bit.
I'm listening to their cadence because I know they're not saying nothing, so I just listen to their cadence.
Hey.
Now, I would like to say, like, there are artists that are dropping music now that is still quality. Like, I feel like I've had this discussion on a couple other like podcasts before that it's not the fact that there's quality music out that, you know, people would enjoy. It's not that it's not being created. It's just it's not being marketed the same.
It's not being promoted.
Yeah, it's not being marketed the same that, like, you know, the same things that you're seeing being promoted over and over again are. But that also comes with, like, a lot of these artists might be independent, you know. They might not have $1 million budget to market a single compared to like a label. So it's just kind of like when people say, oh, they don't make good music anymore, or R&B is this, stuff like that, I don't believe in that, because I truly feel like, you know, I see with my own eyes people who are creating quality content, quality songs every day, day in and day out. I know amazing writers, but it's just like the exposure, if that's really what it boils down to, is the exposure isn't there. Like, a lot of people are looking for shock value in terms of like Sexy Red, but when it comes to like quality art, they are not looking at it the same way that they're looking at, you know, what Sexy Red is doing, you know?
Yeah, no, 100%. I mean, that's like you said, it's not being promoted, but that's why I keep saying, like, it's making a comeback, because like you said, you see it, I see it, I've been talking to people, feel me, and those people, like, you know what I mean, we come together.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? And that's what's happening. Feel me? And I'm hoping that I can use my platform as a driving force for the new wave of music. Like, I'm telling you, like, I'm excited. I've been interacting and meeting and having interviews with tons of people. Like, this episode 16. You know what I'm saying? This episode 16, I try to get 3 people. Sometimes we get all 3. Sometimes we get 2. Every so often it's 1. You know what I'm saying? But even if it was just two per episode, that's 30 artists.
Yeah.
That's 30 quality artists. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? That's down to work together. You know what I mean? To move up a lane, I call it a lane, you know what I mean? Because it's an open market, you know what I mean? Right. It's an open market. Like you said, we all freelance workers. Mm-hmm. We all freelance. Mm-hmm. Feel me? But if we work together, that's a bigger project.
Right.
You feel me? The bigger
everything.
Collect. And look, I also saw the post. I be on top of everything, but I saw a post that said, the people in the bottom, they compete. The people at the top, they collaborate.
Mm-hmm. I like that, because I feel like I can't like fact check that statement, but I just have the mentality of like everything is better with collaboration. Like, me doing this as an independent artist by myself is difficult. I know that I need a team. For sure, you know? So it's like for me, if I had people around me that were like-minded individuals that could help me bring, you know, my brand and my artistry to life, I'm sure that, you know, I could definitely make farther strides than me doing everything by myself. So I feel that.
Facts. Like, we just had Dainty Dixie. I'm gonna get her name right. Feel me? But like, she makes beats. Like, she makes her own beats. Like, What if we had 2-3 producers come together? You feel me? Now we got Magna Carta. That's all Jay-Z did.
Yeah.
Right or wrong. That's all Jay-Z did. He grabbed a couple producers. He was like, hey, yo, Kanye, you're not messing with me right now, so I need some beats.
And it's like, 11 to 12 writers on one song. And, a lot of people are looking at it like, I could never have that many people on a song together. But, these songs are charting songs. And, when you really look at the power of collaboration and you're like, 11 writers on that track and the song went up. So they all having a piece of the pie. Like, It's not one of those things where you fully missed out, People trying to be selfish.
And look, all of those writers got plaques, Grammys, 11 of them for one song. You feel what I'm saying? Like we gotta think smart. That's the one thing I learned in college. The only thing I learned in college was work easy, not hard. That's what my teacher told me. That's what he told me. I promise you, that's the only thing I learned. I was like, oh,
work smarter, not harder.
Yeah. Finesse definitely was the name of the game sometimes.
It's crazy. But
we all were struggling in music theory, and so we were all like, let's just put all of our smarts together and
figure it out.
They're done,
Hey. So I want to play another one of your tracks. I played Summer Love earlier. I thought that song was a fire track. I liked the vibe of it. It had this summertime feeling. I liked it. You know what I mean? And also, all right, so it brought me back to you said who you like Jill Scott and Erykah Badu. Those was the vibes that I got. You feel me? That's why I said I can feel that from your music. You feel me? If there was another track that we could play for you, what track would it be?
Man, I have so many. I don't even have that many, but I mean, I just dropped a song called "I Choose Me," or off of my EP, you could play "Bankrupt." Whatever you want to choose, I feel like it's so funny that you play Summer Love because I wrote that song in college. That was 3-4 years ago. Probably 4 or 5, and it was life has definitely changed. I actually wrote it I recorded the video during the pandemic. So
okay.
That was funny.
It caught my attention. It reminded me of like I said, it reminded me of old school Justin Timberlake. You know what I mean? So when I saw it, I was like, yeah, I want to listen. This is the song I want to listen to. You feel me?
I like that.
So, but we want to listen to "I Choose Me."
Okay. Hey, listen, you can listen to whatever you want to listen to.
We about to let it play.
You're looking for something more upbeat, definitely you could do "Bankrupt." But if you want something more reflective, "I Choose Me."
I want what you want. I want what you want us to hear. You feel me?
You can play "I Choose
I'm not, you know what I mean? What you want to showcase?
You can play "I Choose Me."
All right. Here we go. This is "I Choose Me" by Ari Lachelle. I like this beat.
Eyes open wide and I see the light from my window. it makes my skin grow. Get up and brush my teeth. But then I look in the mirror, the fight is a little I know there's a stranger in my house. Can somebody help me out? 'Cause I don't know you here anymore. Goodbye to the toxic traits I know. I'm so ready to let them go. 'Cause I got more life in store. I chose me. And my fault, so no one understands my thoughts when I'm high, when I'm low, when I have no place to go. I choose me, and they don't try to change me, and I won't. I will never lose myself again. So you wanna be a star, driving all these lavish cars, but how do you really feel? You're so ready for fame, but the people don't know your name. What's your story to share? Do they even care? I know there's a stranger in my house. Can somebody help me out? 'Cause I don't think I choose the toxic traits I know. I'm so ready to let them go. 'Cause I got more life that's in store. I choose in my thoughts. No one understands my thoughts when I'm high, when I'm low, when I have no place to go. I choose when they know, try to change it, and I won't. I will never lose myself again. I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place. The road is travel by to drive me insane. Stuck between the world and outer space. The constellations shine, but they won't remain. I'll choose me in my mind. When stands in the dark, when I'm right, when I'm low, when I have no place to go. When they don't try to change it, and I will never lose myself again. Oh, lose myself again. I'll never lose myself again. Just me. Ooh, I choose me. Oh, we're stuck. Oh, yeah, we're done.
I like the
I like that. I like
Thanks.
that.
That was the one that got placed on the Shy.
Okay. Okay. Now you said you did the other song like 4 or 5 years ago, right?
Oh, Summer Love?
Yeah. Like you really can tell the difference between the two. Like you really can see the progression. Like, you know what I mean? Because I thought Summer Love was good. I really like that track. But like this one, you can see you've come to yourself. Like, you know what I mean? An understanding of your voice. You know what I mean? How to put it on the track. Like you can tell. You can hear the difference. You can see the progression.
I appreciate that. And it's funny because I actually recorded I Choose Me in like 2020, 2021. So like my voice has progressed even more since then. So it's like I'm very thankful that I'm able to see growth in, my songs. I always like aspire for the next song that I release to be better than the next. I think that it's very important for artists to let go of the music. I think a lot of the times we try to hold on to it until it's perfect, but a song will never be perfect. And you have to start. So it's like if you don't start, you'll have nowhere to work up to. So, drop that song that you've been thinking about dropping, or, like just see what you can create after you let it go. Like once you let that song go, because I feel like you're also doing the world a disservice by holding on to something that, people should be exposed to. You don't know what that song could do for somebody. So
Right.
that's how I think about
Shout out to that. Shout out to that. That's what I was telling Torch, bro. That's why I was like, bro, I got too much music. I can't keep holding on to it. Feel me? So I've been dropping music the end of each quarter. I dropped Mysfit one.
That's what I'm guilty of. I'm sitting on.
You gotta let it go, bro. You gotta let it go. For real, bro. Somebody need to hear it. You feel me? Not
Yeah.
only that, it'll weigh on you. Cause my music started weighing on me. Like you feel me? I had so much music. You feel me? To the point where like I didn't even want to write no more.
Wow.
Like you feel me? Because I just had so much music. Like I gotta do. Like it's just sitting here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it'll weigh on you.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
you gotta let it go.
I feel like for me, like letting go of a song, it's crazy because like when I drop the song, I'm listening to it on all streaming platforms, seeing how it sound on YouTube, how it sound on Spotify, how it
Yup.
sound everywhere. But it's like also at the same time, like once I get over that small amount of time that I'm obsessed with the song, now that it's out and I'm thinking of it, like I want to listen to it, how they listening to it. Once I let all of that go, and now I feel like I have space available to work on the next song. Now I want to.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. Yo,
Yep.
straight up.
Yep. For sure. For sure.
Yeah, no, man, I agree 100%. That's what I mean. Like since I started releasing my Mysfit tapes, check them out. I don't know if you check them out. Mysfit with a Y, Mysfit 1, 2, and 3 out now. Mysfit 4 coming out the end of this month. I've been releasing the Mysfit tapes at the end of each quarter. I dropped the first one on December 31st. That's the end of the year, the end of the first quarter. Well, the end of the last quarter for real.
Mm-hmm.
Feel me? The end of the first quarter was March 31st. I dropped Mysfit 2. The end of the second quarter, you know how it worked. End of the second quarter was June 30th. I dropped Mysfit 3. So the end of this month, be expecting that Mysfit 4. All right. Feel me? So that being said, since releasing them, I've been able to it's like a load lifted off of me. Like, you know what I mean? Like I've been able to free up my mind from my old verses and make new shit.
Yeah.
Like, you feel me? Because I ain't pressed or thinking about like, oh, I gotta fix this up this way. Like, you know what I mean? Because it's released. And you know what else? Gene, check this out. You know what else? I got a whole new set of fans since releasing my shit. Whole new set of fans. Shout out to Gritty Grind. Yo, bro, you guys send me a picture so we can set up the interview. Shout out to Love My. I don't want to fuck up your name, bro. I'll be fucking names up, bro. But shout out to you, bro. Feel me? But yeah, bro. Like I gained a whole new set of fans, bro. Like I've been pushing, and that's something that I had a problem with. Like I never was one to be like, yo, bro, I'm a rapper. Go listen to my music. You know what I mean? Like my own promotion. You know what I mean? Promotion for myself was always lacking. Even though I could promote anybody else, like, you know what I mean? Me promoting myself, I've always been lacking in that area. You feel me? Mo Love, what's up? So I've been pushing myself to you know what I mean, challenging myself to make people listen to my music.
You know what I've learned? Like I challenged myself to do a 30-day flip challenge, and there was a point in time throughout posting every single day, I was like, I'm getting on everybody's nerves, and I don't want to annoy everybody, but that's all in your head, for real, for real. And you have to like really accept the fact that like if you don't go hard for your own self, who's gonna go hard for you? So it's like when you realize like I'm promoting, if you look at like successful quote unquote people, you see they're posting multiple times a day. Like you're looking at how many posts they have on their page. They have 1,050. Like, they're constantly going, like the grind don't stop. And I feel like we try to tell ourselves we're doing too much by posting every single day, but that's really nothing. It's just like a reverse of your mental and how like you're approaching everything, because you might feel like, oh, I'm doing too much, but really that might be the extra push that you need. And not just for yourself, but for the algorithm might reach a farther amount of people. When you're posting every single day, you're gonna get a reach. I posted every single day, and it's so crazy how on the 21st day of me posting every single day on TikTok, my video blew up, and I got like overnight, I ended up with like over 100K views on the video. I ended up getting 6,000 followers in like 2 days. And then I ended up like the videos maybe at almost like, it's like at 39K likes. I had flipped International Players Anthem. When I recorded that video, I was actually, yeah, you want to hear that one?
Yo,
Like really,
that's my thing.
When I
You do Andre part? You did Andre part, right?
No, I did Pimp C's part.
You were supposed to do Andre.
So it's crazy though, because
you know what? I think I did hear it. Go ahead.
When I did that one, Pimp C's wife reached out to me actually, and like she posted me on her page, and she said that she's working on a project and she wants me to work on it. Like, I'm sitting here irritated with myself because I don't think it sounds right, but when I let it go to the world, it ended up blowing up. It was crazy how that kind of happened.
Shout out to that. Shout out to that.
Shout out to that.
Yeah, you just gotta really let it go. Just let it go, but also be disciplined and trust yourself. Like, know that when you're doing the things that you're doing, you're being obedient to the calling upon your life. Like, you're being a vessel. So sometimes you might feel like you're doing too much, but it might just be everything that you need to get you to where you're trying to go.
Yeah. He just made me feel good about overworking myself. Don't do that, bro. You're going to get me in trouble.
Listen, I just want you to, what Larry June said, betting on myself every time. It's a hit, nigga, it's a hit. And I fully believe in that, because there's a lot of times where we try to be too humble. Like, how many years I feel like I've set myself back trying to please others by not being confident in myself. Like, it's a fine line between being confident and being cocky. I'm not being cocky by saying that I'm talented. There was a gift put upon my life that God placed over me, and I am doing him a disservice by not following that calling. That does not make me cocky by knowing that I have a gift. And I feel like we have to be okay with being like, yes, I'm talented. It's okay to say you're talented. I mean, saying that you're talented is subjective, but at least you know within yourself that you know that you're talented, and you know that you're gifted, and you know that that's something that's been given upon you. So like, I had to get over that. And once I did, and I just followed in the calling of what it takes to be talented, what it takes to be gifted, it takes discipline, it takes consistency, it takes working at your craft. It's like working out in the gym. You're not going to see no results if you're not doing something. So that's why I did the flip challenge. And then, boom. Oh, shit. And so this... My picture choosy, lover never fuck without a rubber, never in the sheets, like it on top of the cover. Money on the dresser, drive a compressor, top notch hoes, hit the most, not the lesser. Trash like a fuck with $40 in the club, fucking up the game, bitch, gets no love.
was fire. Yeah, that's my track. I ain't gonna lie, that's my track.
Thank you so much for having me on today. I greatly appreciate it.
For sure. Is there anything you want to tell the audience before you go?
Just, follow me on all social media platforms. Definitely check out my music on all streaming platforms. I just dropped a single, I Choose Me, produced by Brandon Phillips Taylor. And I also have my debut EP out called AWH, Ari, What Are You Doing Here, out on all streaming platforms. Definitely stay posted. There's still some great stuff to come. And I'm just super excited to see where the journey goes from here. So.
Straight up. Gene, JR, you got anything you want to ask before we let her go?
I think we covered it. Just about everything. It was definitely an honor meeting you. Just, I don't know. Like, I think she's the first. Let me think. She might be the first guest we had that was just like, did she charge us?
No.
Like she should.
Look, for the live, I'm gonna say it for the live, cause somebody today was like, I charge for the live. I'm gonna say it for the live for everybody. I haven't paid nobody to be on the live yet. Everybody that's been on the live came out of love and respect for what we trying to do. Feel me? And that's why I appreciate everybody. It's been humbling. You feel me? I wouldn't be able to do this without you. You feel me? Without none of y'all. You feel me? So, feel me? I'm saying this for the live because I've taught. You know how it go. I hit up people all the time, like, you know what I mean? Because, I'm on Instagram, I'm on Facebook. I see the sponsored ads, like, you know what I mean? I'm reaching out to everybody that's trying to better themselves. You feel me? And like we said, like people. You feel me? Those people, they come. Feel me? Shout out to the people that we had on and that's coming on. Like, you feel me? We got Zala coming on. We got we had Kaboom come on. We had a lot of people. We had Black Jesus. You feel me? Shout outs to everybody that's coming on because I've been able to build relationships with these. You know what I mean? And like I said, I wanna piggyback off what you said because, like I said, I've been gaining new fans, right? And I've been challenging myself to show people my music, right? And what's crazy is that the other day I showed somebody my music, right? And he heard my music while we was working. We at work, feel me? He listened to my music and he came back and he was like, yo, bro, you talented, bro. Feel me? Like, he stopped me, like, yo, bro, like, you talented, bro. I listened to some of your music, like, you really talented. Feel me? And I didn't know what to say. I didn't know what to say. I just kind of froze, like, thank you. Like, you know what I mean? I didn't know what to say. You feel me? And that's crazy. You feel me? So, like, I've learned a couple things from you tonight, Ari, and I appreciate that. Feel me?
Hey, yo, that reminds me real quick. I go into work the other night, right? Well, this was probably like a few weeks ago, and I'm not from out here, and these Baltimore niggas. Anyway, I stayed for myself. But lunch break, it's like 2:30 in the morning. I go in the parking lot and I hear my song playing. And they surrounding the car listening to this shit. So I'm like, yo, what y'all listening to? They like, I don't know, boy, it just came up randomly on this playlist. I'm like, well, who is he? They like, I don't know, but boy, fire. And the whole time I'm like, damn, do I tell them that that's me, or do I just continue being?
If these niggas gonna even believe me, feel me? Like that shit crazy, bro. Cause you know what I mean? It's humbling. It's humbling. Like I said, bro, I didn't know what to say, bro. Probably like a couple days ago. No lie. I told my girl the other day, I said, yo, I didn't know what to say.
Needless to say, I ain't tell him. I ain't let him know that that's me they listening to. Like, I just was like, damn, it's crazy how y'all actually like me as an artist, but in person, we don't even talk. You don't even know.
Right.
Like,
I think that's where you fell short, friend. You should have told them that was your music. I think that, like, it's cool to, like, that's what I talk about. That's what I mean when I say, like, it's a difference between being humble and being, you're not being cocky by being like, yo, you're listening to my song. You're literally telling them a fact. Like, you're listening, y'all vibing out to a song that's me. You're literally up close and personal with the artist before I
for
reaching
me,
audiences internationally. You know, like, don't sell yourself short. You know, I feel like guys in particular are like, nah, I'm real chill. I'm gonna da 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 da. Pop your shit. That's your song.
see
They're vibing
the
out to the
way,
song. You don't even know that it's you.
like, I understand exactly what you're saying, and
Yo,
there are moments where I will present myself, but in this moment, you figure at overnight shift, it's about 24 of us. It's about 9 men altogether, and out of those
Mhm.
9 men, I'm included. We're all at this person's car, and uh, from the rip, I already know the driver is a fan of this song. Now he's letting everybody else know y'all need to hear this. Now I already know your opinion, so then I asked the opinion of, well, who are y'all listening to? I don't know, some bull, but he fire. So now I have your opinion. The rest of them are just listening. If I tell you, yo, that is me, you may say, oh yeah, I like that, but you might not really like it, but you don't want to say it to my face. So I would rather get everybody's opinion. And once I get it, then I say, yo, you know that's me, right?
Oh.
And
I
then we go
if
from
you
there.
play it
Because
like
I
that,
feel like
yeah.
I will never send a track to you, bro, and be like, yo, give me your opinion. I won't. I will send you a track and be like, yo, this is what I got. Like, I don't like this is what I got.
yeah.
Whether you like it or not, this is what I'm putting out. Because I'm gonna feel like your opinion is biased.
Yeah.
Like,
Probably more.
we grew up together, so I'm gonna feel like your opinion is biased.
No, I feel that. Shout out to Music is Her Piece.
I'm not
Yeah.
that person. People be sending me music, and I tell them, you need to mix this a little bit better. Turn your middle harmony down a little bit. The lyrics are a little cliche when you get to 2 minutes and 20 seconds. I think that she should probably,
Yo, I'm
just because
cracking up.
it's cool don't mean that I'm going to kiss your ass. Like, if I love you and I really want your shit to do well, I'm going to tell you what you can do to do better. I'm not ever going to sit here and be a yes man just because I'm cool with you. Nah, if there's something that you can do better, do it better.
Yeah.
I'm not about to let you go out crazy. I'm not gonna let you put this out and it's corny or like it just don't.
I think we do that. I like to think we do that. You know what I mean? Like, yo, bro, nah, bro, I don't like this part, bro. You gotta fix this. You know what I mean? Like, I think we do that. But on the same note, like, you feel me? We could be a
Some
little
people
bit
can't take
biased
that.
too.
Some people can't
You know
take
what I
that.
mean? And some people
Oh,
can
I know
take
they
that.
not. That's why I don't send everybody my music.
Like some people can't take it because it might be this one part of the song that this person wants you to hear because that's like their favorite part of it. They worked hard on it, and that's the one part that you like. Yo, I don't even like that shit like that, and you may set something off in that individual that you would be like, where the fuck did that come from?
But that's the part of artistry that I feel like, you as an artist, you have to be willing to receive that. If you put your music, you send your music to your loved ones because you want to get their, opinion on it, you have to be open-minded enough to receive that the part that might be your favorite part of the song, people might not feel. I got a song right now, and it's this one part in a song where I got these harmonies going crazy. I'm just like, yo, this is my part. And I was in the car and I was letting somebody listen to it, and they were just sitting there listening. And I'm like, why you not hype like me? Like, but I have to understand, like, art is subjective. And so it's like people are going to process a song and interpret it the way that they're going to interpret it, and it might not necessarily be the way that you intended on it to, but it's just the way that they process it, because we're all different. We're all different beings. So like, I might write a song for somebody and it's about love, but somebody might think of it as like some sort of motivational song, and I'm just like, hey, like, that's how you interpreted it. But that's another thing. When you release your art out into the world, it's not yours to convey anymore to other people. Like, the message that you conveyed, you did within your part, but the way that people receive that is not your responsibility, and you got to be okay with that.
Libra.
Yo, I ain't never thought about it like that.
I'm only gonna do this one time. I promise.
Yeah.
This month. Okay, I promise this month. This will be the only time this month. I'm gonna send you a song.
Okay.
I'm gonna send you a song, and I'm gonna tell you now. I don't care what you say about it. This is going to be the first. Like, bro, what's about to drop before the this is going to. This the one.
Yo.
This the one. I feel like this is the one.
Dr. SBZ95.
This is the one. Wood Insurance Agency. That's my brother. If y'all need life insurance, anything like that, man, holla at my brother. Yeah. But
shout out to Gunman, Mukbang.
Yeah. It's I don't know. It's
Boogeyman Dollar.
I'm gonna send it to you.
Jumbo.
It's different.
Okay. Send it to me.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Listen,
but and also, I wanted to say, like, I know I had muted and hit my camera, but I did want to say thank you earlier. I know you said that there was some things that you took from what I said, and I appreciate that, because I'm just chatting with y'all. So, for you to take something like that from what I said, I appreciate it, because, I just be talking. And I don't talk a lot, and my friends, they tell me all the time, like, you should speak more. So I'm trying to.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I'm an outgoing introvert.
Yeah, I'm an ambivert too. I am. I feel like, I'm very. I can talk to people, I can socialize, but I also really enjoy my me time and my.
Yeah, I enjoy my own company. I love me. God damn, I love me.
For sure. That's me. Mm-hmm.
Which is good. I was just about to say this. I know we got another guest, but I gotta go to work tonight, bro. I'm about to go take a nap, like just a quick nap.
You good, bro? My other guest, she also at work now. So all right, our first guest that came on, she came on her break. You know what I mean? I don't know what she do or whatever, but she was able to get her break, you know what I mean, and come and chat with her. But our other guy, I don't know if we gonna be able to get her on. We might, but he is at work, and she work at a restaurant, and she don't know when she's getting her break. You feel me?
My last day was yesterday, so you know,
Yeah.
I know all about that.
Yeah, I just gotta get like a 30-minute nap. I'll be good for the night.
Well, I appreciate y'all for having me.
For
Thank you
sure.
so much for
We appreciate you coming on and chatting with us. You know what I mean? It's been insightful. Feel me? We love having people that can teach us something. That's what the platform is about. You know what I mean? Everybody, each one teach one.
For sure. Absolutely. Yeah. Well, y'all take care, and thank you so much for considering me for your podcast. And yeah, we will chat again soon.
For sure.
Excellent.
One time.
Peace, y'all. Take care.
Yeah.
I'm out, bro. Yeah. I'm gonna get with you on the A when I get up.
All right, bro.
There's a lot going on, there's a lot going on within the next 24 hours. There's a lot going on.
Yeah, bro. Man.
Like I got rap. Yeah, I got rap.
Look, you gotta hit me on a Wednesday, bro.
It's like back seat full. Like it's a lot going on right now, man.
Yeah, bro. I understand. Bro.
Yeah, I'm about to go lay down real quick. Get up out her shit. I just gotta get out her shit. Get back in my shit. I left my shit. No. Get back in my shit.
It be like that sometimes. Well, all right, bro.
Shit, man.
Have some rest. You feel me? Hit me on a Wednesday, because that's my day off, bro. Like, I be busy, bro.
All right, yeah, I'm about to. We gonna rap.
All right,
bro.
All right, bro. Now I'm going to try to find Marche, because we still gonna play some of her music, like. I have found it. I pulled it up, but I don't remember where. All right, hold on. While we wait, while I pull up her music, we're gonna get into some more ladies' night music. Let's play some more Dainty. She got this track called Shadow Work. It's a quick track. Let's check this out.
I just need none to scold, but one to hold, and two to talk to 3 times a week, 4 or 5 times too many. I lost sanity, seeking validity, observing vanity, absorbing villainy. Nobody can trust me. Can't trust me. Sometimes I get told that old and though it's cold, when they roll towards the goal to warm the heart's cold. I search for the gold, but lo and behold, I failed to deliver. I quiver, I shiver, I dip with a sliver of dignity and silver. Figure out the ground. Please watch my heart out. Predators, all 3 claws in the ground. They dig up my past as they cast their out. About last night, I had a bright mental light. I could have sworn I saw a hater in the pool. light. I achieve my sword of wisdom and might. It's a battle of wits and it's fire. So come hither, hurry quicker, don't slither. Quit acting so bitter. We slide into the night. Be happy and don't take it easy. I'm sleeping, drinking, go to the drinking, drinking, it's freezing. Don't need to get me sleeping. It's
Shout out to her. I think her style is crazy. Shout out to Juice. I think her style is crazy, bro. It's different. You know what I mean? It's like you can hear the different like influences. You feel me? While also hearing her background and her upbringing. You feel what I'm saying? I like that. I fuck with that. I'm trying to find one of her tracks. Maybe it was on YouTube that I seen. Let's see if this is it. Can't find it. I can't find it. I can't find it, guys. I feel bad. You seen me look for it, right? Everybody seen that. So since I can't find it, we're gonna get back to some ladies' night music. Thank everybody for joining us tonight and everything. I'm gonna play this track from Itty Bitty Bree. It's called Fairy Tales. We didn't play this track on here yet. I think everybody should go check out her album, her Make-A-Wish album. Track 2 is called Fairy Tales. My personal opinion, it's one of my favorite itty bitty songs. Like one of, not probably not my favorite because I've heard tracks that y'all haven't heard. But like on this album, like this song is fire, bro. Check this out. Shout outs to Itty Bitty Ray. Shout out to Itty Bitty Ray. Yeah. She waiting on the next person. She at work. She trying to wait. But while we wait, I was trying to find her music. But while we wait, we're gonna throw it back. Keep it in ladies' night theme. We're gonna play some Nicki Monroe from last month's lady night. Ladies' night. Look like she got a new track she just released in March 2023. It's called Sometimes. Let's check this track out. Yo, that track was fire, bro. Yo, I was fucking with that John, bro. I don't know if y'all heard that shit. That shit was fire, bro. That shit was alright. I fuck with her style. I fuck with her flow. That shit was fire for real, bro. I don't know if y'all was paying attention to that shit. Shout outs to her. Shout outs to her. That was Nikki Monroe. Feel me, from Florida. From where Palm Beach. I think she said Palm Beach. Shout outs to her, bro. I hope I said the right place. I don't want her to beat me up, bro. She a thug. But yo, that track was fire. I could fuck with that track, like for real. Like digging it for real. Shout out to all the ladies we had on the night. You know what I mean? Shout out to Chalet. Feel me? Shout out to Jay Lyrics. You know what I mean? Shout out to Itty Bitty Rick. Shout out to Marseille. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Feel me? Shout out to Dainty, Ditzy. Make sure I'm pronouncing that right. You feel me? Shout out to Ari. Shout out to everybody. I mean, shout out to JRG, of course. You feel me? I mean, my goals. Feel me? I'm digging it, bro. I'm digging this. We're going to try to stay on a little bit longer. Hopefully she can make it. Feel me? Even if we just get a quick 15, 10, 15, you know what I mean? Feel me? Let's see if we can get it in tonight. Feel me? Since in the spirit of ladies' night, in the spirit of ladies' night, I'm going to hit y'all with some MysfitEaZy. Feel me? This one for the new for the ladies, for the ladies. Feel me? This me being vulnerable. Do I want to do this? Do I want to do this? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna air it. I'm gonna be vulnerable for y'all real quick. Feel me? This track is called Climax. Feel me? This track is called Climax. It's off Mysfit 3. Feel me? Let's do it. Yeah.
Afro is
Yeah.
AfroHits.com.
As long as I'm sure. As long as I'm sure. My days are blue. As long as I'm sure you want me to. There's nothing I'm good. I just get you with that all my dreams come true. As long as I'm sure. I know I always do. Because you get through. For you, nothing in this world will do. As long as I'm sure. It's nothing we can do. Respect is so good. My baby super sexy with your hands together, no matter the weather. As long as I'm with you. As long as I'm with you together, I want it better, 'cause I know it's better with you. As long as I'm with you. As long as I'm with you. As long as I'm with you. That's why I gotta learn how to play this right here. As long as I'm with you. As long as I'm with you. What's up, I'm with you. Wanna make my wife. As long as I'm with you. No matter the weather with you, I wanna get chatted with you, 'cause I know it's better with you. As long as I'm with you. As long as I'm with you together, whatever with you, no matter the weather with you, I wanna get chatted with you, 'cause I know it's better with you. As long as I'm with you. As long as I'm with you. Shout out to everybody that's been rocking. Shout out to everybody that's been rocking with us for real, you know what I mean? Sometimes you gotta be vulnerable, you know what I mean? With your music, you know what I mean? That was like, it's like, that was one of those tracks that I was like, man, I gotta redo it. I gotta do this, you know what I mean? And earlier today, I sent somebody my music, like today, like earlier, like literally, I've been challenging myself, feel me, because I want our network to grow. I want more people to see us and see your interviews, see our interviews, and want to be a part of our interviews. You know what I mean? In our platform, you feel me? And I want to take it to the next step and make it grow and upgrades here and there. You know what I'm saying? So we got our own building and our own. You know what I'm saying? I want to make those upgrades. So like I've been challenging myself to like promote what I got, what I'm doing. You feel what I'm saying? Like one person a day, two people, you know what I mean? And I'm also reaching out to artists, and I've reached out to an artist or whatever that came on last week from Monty Ray's interview. And that's the thing too, like we are building off of our network. So like, I mean, I've been noticing that as well. Like this artist followed me from the Monty Ray interview. And I didn't realize she was even an artist, you know what I mean? And then today I had saw some of her music, so I reached out to her. Like, I didn't realize you was an artist. I saw that you had followed me or whatever. Like, why don't you come on to next month's, you know, ladies' night? You know what I mean? And she was like, oh, you know what I mean? She was cool about it. She was like, thank you. You know what I mean? Like most people have been being. You know what I mean? Not to, you know what I mean? But you guys have been like. It's been, like I said, it's been humbling. Like people have been really cool about it. We've been talking, and I feel like I've created relationships with a lot of different people. You know what I mean? Good friendships and stuff. You feel me? So she asked me like, "Are you an artist? Tell me more about yourself." And I told her like, you know what I mean? I make music, and I told her about the live, and I told her about my mixtape or whatever. And she went and listened to it, right? And like, you know, I didn't know she was listening to it, you know what I mean? I was just responding, you know what I mean? Trying to, you know what I mean, build a rapport, you know what I mean? And she sent me a message back singing my song, you know what I mean, in Taiwan. Feel me? And that happened today. Like, you know what I mean? I didn't even get a chance to, you know what I mean? It's my first time even getting a chance to tell anybody. You feel me? But and I was like, I was like, oh shit, she's listening to my music. Like, you know what I mean? Like, all right, cool. Like, that's what's up. You feel me? And then like it's 9 tracks on the tape. It's only 9 tracks. So like 20, 30 minutes later, she sent me another message like, yo, I'm happy you made that climax song. Like, I wanted to see if you was gonna push yourself and sing and stuff. You know what I mean? And like this song was one of those songs like I really wanted to do because like it reminds me of like D'Angelo. Like, you know what I mean? When I think about this song, I think about like, this that D'Angelo like song, like, you know what I mean? Where like when I get to this part in the song, I wanna try to hit them high notes that I know I can't hit. You know what I'm saying? Like, feel me? I want to try. Like, I want to make an ass out of myself because I want to be vulnerable on this track. You know what I mean? I want to do something that's unexpected. You feel me? And like, I was scared of it. You feel me? I was scared of it. I wasn't like, did I do it right? You know what I mean? Should I redo it? Like, you feel me? I really contemplated redoing it, like multiple times. I probably only didn't redo it because I wanted to release it. I had a date set, feel me, and I didn't want to push back the project and mess it up. And for her to respond to the song, like with that positivity, like it made me feel good. Like, you know what I mean? It made me, you know what I mean? It reassured me. Like, you know what I mean? Lately, the last couple like days and weeks that I've been like really just like kind of challenging myself to show people my music. I've been telling my fiance, you know what I mean, every day, like, you know what I mean? People have been responding to it positively. Like, you feel me? People want to work with me. Like, you know what I mean? And I think that's a positive. Like, you feel me? I think it's like people say like, all right, I mean, God put you here to do something, or you know what I mean? Like, but I feel like I'm right where I'm supposed to be. You know what I mean? I feel like this live has allowed me to connect with the people I need to connect with. It's allowed me to be able to promote my music, promote the artists that I think need to be promoted. You know what I mean? It has allowed me the opportunity to interact with the artists that I feel like need to be, you know what I mean? That, you know what I mean? Not just that I feel like, but like, you know what I mean? I feel like a lot of people deserve a shot, a chance. You feel me? Like that 1 second. What if, man, I seen a video of Tyler the Creator, and Tyler the Creator was like, I just randomly watch stuff. Like, you know what I mean? I just randomly watch stuff. And he had found a guy that's right now, the guy that he had found, I can't remember who it is. It escapes me. But the principle of what he was saying, I'm not going to lose. You feel me? He was like, when he saw the dude's post, the dude only had 6 views. Tyler the Creator saw it, and the dude only had 6 views. Feel me? It don't matter how many views you got, because if Tyler the Creator see you and you only got 6 views, and Tyler the Creator share your shit, now what? You feel me? Just like what Ari said. You feel me? She was posting every day, and then on day 21, all of a sudden, it's overnight. Pop, 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 pop. You feel me? It's like that. You feel me? You never know when or what or how. You feel me? We just out here grinding. We all freelance workers. You feel me? We all freelancing. We all trying to make it happen. Feel me? So take the good with the bad. Remember to pat yourself on the back. Feel me? We gotta learn how to be appreciative, be humble, but still, you know what I mean? Know who you are. Know your worth. You feel me? We only got 10 more minutes left. I guess I could run out the clock. So that being said, shout out to my dog Lavelle. Shout out to my dog Lavelle. You already know. We're gonna play some Lavelle. I don't know what she would want me to play. I like body language. I like morning sex. I like foreplay. I like tongue kiss. Shout out to my dog Lavelle. Let's do foreplay. Shout out to Lavelle. Can't wait to see you candles lit, you know how it's gonna get. You know I'm gonna make you wait. Texas, don't forget. Yeah, temperatures rising. I on your body. Kissing and that's a little better. You won't have to go crazy stuff no more. But your body can yearn for. You Shout outs to Lavelle, bro. Shout outs to Lavelle. I've been getting messages and stuff all night. Shout outs to everybody. I don't know if y'all seen me flinch a little bit, but Murder over here tripping. Murder my snapping turtle. Murder big as shit. Murder like, look, murder that, bro. Like, for real, bro. Like that, like two of my hands. Her head looked like my fist. It's that big, yo. It's that big, bro. Snap the turtle. Yo. This is my dog right here, bro. Murder shit. Whew. That being said, we're gonna let some MysfitEaZy. Should we let MysfitEaZy play us out, or should we let some itty bitty replay us out? I mean, I don't want to be biased. I don't mean to be biased, but I kind of gotta be biased. It's Mysfit music. Check me. I think I'm gonna let this itty bitty MysfitEaZy track play us out. Let the itty bitty track. Shout out to itty bitty. This track here is called On the Radio. On the radio, dog. Look at that. It's so many. Like, they're all good tracks. All good. They're all good. It's all Mysfit. You know, it's all good. Shout out to itty bitty. We're gonna play on the radio. Shout outs to Mr. Coolman on the beat. Mr. Coolman did that beat. He did Taiwan. He did Warrior Mindset. He did Making Love. He did Analog Vibes. Shout out to Mr. Coolman. Tonight's show is coming to an end. I appreciate everybody that came on tonight. Shout out to Chalet. Shout out to Itty Bitty Ree. Shout out to Dainty Do Ditzy. Shout out to Ari Lachelle. I'm sorry, Ari Lachelle. Feel me? Shout out to Marche, the great Marche. Feel me? Shout out to JRG, Black City Movement, Mysfit Music. Shout out to everybody. It's all love. Feel me? Good night.